On Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025, at 7:49 p.m., I wrote this note on my cell phone to remind myself. I'm recording with my phone, so that's why I'm reading out of my notebook now. I titled it, "Before I Forget." Lucifer is spiritually attacking me and everyone I love and know for my whole life. It is still happening today, December 3rd. At this very moment, everything I do only holds him off temporarily. I will not give up. I will persevere. I will find a way to be free from Lucifer and free all innocent souls from this energy. Moments later, I called on my mom to be with me as I began to visualize a healing process that cut all cords to Lucifer and all people, places, and experiences. My mother guided me through a meditation that allowed me to alchemize the energy of Lucifer into pure energy. Before I keep reading, let me clarify. What I'm reading now is me going back into my journal to record everything that happened to me after I made this note. So after I made the note on my phone, before I forget, at 7:49, then I began to go through this experience that I'm now going to explain to you. And this will lead to the curse that I found that was put on me when I was 17. So please bear with me. Sit tight, relax, sit back, get some popcorn, and enjoy the show. I'm going to do the best I can to translate the experience that I had on this day. So as I was doing this healing process, visualizing cutting all cords with Lucifer and all people, places, and experiences, I then visualized separating all of the atoms of Lucifer and distributing them into the energetic field that embodies our universe. Once again, I visualized separating the entity of Lucifer into millions of tiny little atoms that spread out and dispersed across the universe. Returning all of the satanic energies attached to the name of Lucifer to Source, to be restored, recycled, and transformed into pure positive energy once again. Then I visualized a golden white supernova in the center of Mother Earth that expanded, encompassing the entire world with healing, purifying energy, releasing all chains from the devil and its minions, sending healing energy to all beings, even those who are connected to the darkness. Finally, I visualized all beings living in harmony before feeling completely drained mentally, spiritually, and physically. I thanked my mom for being with me through yet another supernatural experience, both of us questioning if it is real or if we are really losing our minds. That is until the following day. That is where this comes in. Why do I laugh? Because that's how I cope with the insanity of life. So what I just got done reading was what happened to me December 3rd, that night, after I wrote in my note saying that I will not give up and I will find a way to be free from Lucifer and free all innocent souls from Lucifer and all the works and all the organizations that are attached to that name. And the following day, December 4th, as my mother is going through some old boxes, as we are looking for something else, she comes across this letter, envelope that's never been opened, that has her name, Shuck Linda. The only time that I have ever seen a name addressed like that is in the school systems. I remember when I was in school, and it would be last name first, first name last. So that already caught my attention to be odd. So my mom continues to open this. And this is just an envelope, just a piece of paper. And on the paper is my face with the words, bad luck, obstacles, blocks. With this, I guess, 3-leaf or 4-leaf clover that's just in there. I taped it on the paper so it didn't keep moving around. I really don't even like touching this thing. I feel icky. It's like, oh, get it. What's on it? But not, excuse me, love and light, not doo-doo. There is no power in this. This picture you see how it says order now? This is my senior year picture. These are the ones that get sent to the students to see if they want to purchase a yearbook photo. So when I was 17, going to East Wilkes High School in Ronda, North Carolina, let me try to take my sassy energy out. Love and light. Love and light, Jess. We can do it. When I was 17, someone within the school system got a hold of my photo. Felt compelled to tape it to this piece of paper. Wrote the words, bad luck, obstacles, blocks. Continued to go and find a 4-leaf, 3-leaf clover. I don't know, it's all dried up now. Continued to fold this up. Felt good about it, I guess. I'm doing the best I can to be love and light, not be sassy. They put it in this envelope and then made their way to my mother's office. Found a way to get one of her employees to take this note and to put it in my mother's belongings, who at the time, my mom owned that business. So she was the boss, employing her staff, paying them. And they agreed to help put a curse on her daughter. I'm 25 years old now. And I can say I'm still alive. I don't know how many more curses have been put on me. I know that I have pissed off people in the Illuminati, KKK, Black Panther, Bloods, the Crips. Man, it goes on. Unintentionally at that. By speaking my truth, by being the light amidst the darkness, by making people feel good. I've been spiritually attacked, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, because I make people feel good, because I love love, because I don't align with the devil's plan. I am the glitch in the matrix that was created by Satan himself. I am but one of many. And I make this video doing my best, doing my ultimate best to speak from the heart, to share my truth, and to spread awareness to any other individual who has been in harm's way for far too long. I wrote down what I want to share with the rest of this to try to keep me focused. The goal of this message and this video is to provide a safe space for victims of Satanism and pedophilia. I want to say that you are not crazy. Curses are real. Our school systems are filled with satanic pedophiles preying on innocent children, which is no surprise because the original settlers, when they colonized this beautiful land, they treated our fellow Native Americans very poorly, to say in the kindest of words. This necklace represents the Trail of Tears that all of us know about. Genocide has been happening on all sides. No one is safe from the devil's plan. But with that being said, 11:11 just struck on the clock. We are all protected midst the chaos. Many men wish death upon me, but I don't cry no more. I still cry, but that's okay, man. For far too long, the darkness has been in control. But not no more. So how can you protect yourself? How do you protect yourself? Well, number one, man, love, dude, girl, friend, baby, let me tell you, fake it till you make it. Individuals who are considered predators, they are looking for easy prey, easy targets. Rather, they're in the Illuminati, Satanism, Freemasons, the church. It doesn't matter. Gangs, cartel, Anunnaki, it doesn't matter. They like easy targets, easy prey. So fake what till you make it? Fake being confident until you are truly confident. Confidence is key. Even if you confidently have no idea what you're doing, to be confident in knowing that you are safe, that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And if they do, by golly, they're going to have it in the spiritual realm. But I am a testimony to say that you are protected. Your spirit team is taking out enemies behind closed doors that you don't even know about. So confidence. Confidently know that you are protected behind the scenes. Confidently know, even on your worst days, even when you're at your lowest point, that you are still worthy of a good life. And that one day that day will come. One day that day will be this day. Be love, be light, be fierce, be brave. When you are dealing with spiritual warfare, they prey on your anxiety and your fear and your confusion and your overthinking. So be love, be light, even if you have no idea what that means or what you're supposed to do. Let yourself be guided to things that feel good in a healthy, natural state. And if you've never felt those good emotions, it's okay. There will be discomfort as you begin to learn new emotions, and that is okay. There is a difference between feeling some discomfort because you're not new to something and your body saying no. And if your body is saying no, or if you have a feeling about someone, a person, and you just, something inside you is like, I gotta stay away, listen to yourself. If someone makes you feel a little uncomfortable, they say something that triggers you, brings up some old emotions, that's different than when your body rejects that person or this place or thing and completely denies it. And that will just take practice to learn the difference, because sometimes they can feel like the same thing. Learn when to walk away. Learn when to walk away. Okay? Boundaries. You are allowed to have boundaries. You are allowed to make space for yourself. Find peace in solitude. Learn to be okay with just you. Learn to be okay being alone. When we can find that confidence and that love and that light within ourselves with no one else around. Oh, a big bird is flying in the sky. Excuse me. Thank you, birdie. Love it. So good. Great confirmation. I was really nervous before making this video, so thank you, birdie, for letting me know it's time to spread my wings and fly, to share the wisdom that I have received while going up against the darkness, while going up against Lucifer and Satan himself. No mentor. Just trying to figure this out. Literally watching like TV shows and movies. Scooby-Doo. Use a little bit of Scooby-Doo, a little bit of SpongeBob. Excuse me, it didn't make a loud noise. This got water in it because we're going to cheers at the end, because this is a celebratory moment, okay? We're getting a little serious. We're getting in our feels, but this is needed. And I hope that I can do this in the most loving way possible, the most educational way possible. I think I said that right. And at the end, we're going to celebrate, okay? Just bear with me right now. Find peace in solitude. It's easy to stay with people that we know we shouldn't be around just because we don't want to be alone. I have done that always. It's taken me the last year to finally accept this and be okay with it, being it alone, being at peace with being alone. Reach out for help. Meditation is a great way to call on your spirit guides. If you do not feel safe contacting anyone, if you feel like you cannot trust anyone at all, that is a great time to go within, to find that peace in solitude, to feel that confidence in yourself, to know I have all I need within me. I am the love. I am the light. I am brave enough to do this on my own. I am fierce. I have the fiercest energy. Because you are never alone. Paradox. Even when you look around and you see no one, right here, right now, during this video, it's just me in my bedroom, but I am not alone. Just like that bird flying right in my window for me to see close to the house is because I'm not alone. I'm never alone. And that's why I'm still safe, no matter what kind of curse or hex or voodoo stuff gets sent my way. I have a fierce spiritual team that does not take lightly to any harmful energies or intentions that are sent my way. And I hope that you too can feel that one day, to know how protected you are. You know, give yourself a big hug. Hold yourself. I don't know how many times I've just held myself like this. just to, like, you're okay, we're gonna make it through, you know? So if you don't feel safe talking to anyone, practice meditation. Practice keeping your eyes open. Look at a tree and just focus on that tree. Or light a candle and focus on the flame. And as thoughts come through, allow them to fade. Don't sit and think about that thought. Like if something comes up that happened last night and then you want to go through all the events that happened last night, let it go. Remember, I'm focusing on the flame. Another way of meditation is taking deep breaths, breathing and counting your breath. Breathe in, 1, breathe out, 2, breathe in, 3, breathe out, 4. Many people have tried to attach meditation with Satan, and that is Satan himself wanting you to be afraid of connecting with your own intuition. They want you to be so afraid of quieting your mind, because when you finally quiet all that endless chatter and noise, that's when the answers will flow through. That's when the solutions come. That's when our truth shines. There is nothing to fear except fear itself. And there is nothing to fear when it comes to you and who you are as a person and learning to dive deeper into who you are. There's nothing scary hiding in there. There's only pain and trauma that's hiding deep within. That wants to be healed, that wants to be loved, that wants to be nurtured, so it too can enjoy a good life. So you can fully, with your whole being, embrace this beautiful life that so many people have tried to make ugly and full of chaos. And despite all of their attempts and many successful attempts, goodness will always prevail. Reach out for help. Online communities, there are people you can trust. And when you make it to that other side, when you allow that light back into your heart, and you have cut those cords and ties, and you have walked away from the people that you know in your heart were not good for you, and you have taken that time to find peace and solitude, so you are no longer looking outside of yourself to fill a void within you. When you are that version of yourself, it will be easier to allow in people who truly want the best for you. And when that day comes, reach out for help. Online communities. I have found so many awesome communities. A few of them are just Instagram groups on Instagram, where it's just one person sending uplifting messages. Third Eye community, Awaken One community. If anyone wants to know any, let me know. I can do another video sharing that stuff on like actual communities that I've found. I'm trying to create my own community on Instagram and the different platforms. I have a Discord channel where I'm just trying to create a safe space for us to find each other, for our soul family to come together, to find sanctuary, a sacred space where no negative entities can penetrate or make their way into. And there's always therapists that you can reach out to. I've been so fortunate to have my mother and my brother. They are amazing communicators, and they will listen to me all day long. And they will be brutally honest with me and tell me things I don't want to hear. But there are many people in the world who might be watching right now. If you are, come here. I'm so sorry that you are doing this alone. But you don't have to. And again, remember, we're never alone. But let's cut, look, I'm a shaman, I'm spiritual, but let's cut the crap. Sometimes it's nice to have a physical person there. I get tired of just closing my eyes and talking to nobody. I mean, I know I'm talking to somebody, but I don't see anybody, so you feel a little insane sometimes. It's nice to speak to a physical being and to be heard, to be seen, to be felt, and maybe to even receive some guidance that can help us when we are feeling lost. There are traditional and holistic therapists that you can reach out to. So leave it at that. Move on to the next thing. Materials. Okay, so materials for spiritual protection. Look, I got a bigger one over there, but this is sage. I'm almost out, but I have a whole bigger one over there. White California sage is what I usually use. This is a great ancient technique, tradition, ritual for cleansing the space. I am a firm believer that it is the intention of our mind. At the end of the day, this is a plant that I burn that lights smoke that smells good. I give it meaning. I give it purpose. I set the intention behind what this can do. And I set the intention for this to do wonderful things, for this to be a vessel of love and light for the highest good of all. I set the intention for this to help me physically feel and see with my eyes that I am cleansing the space. Although I can literally just take my hands and let the energy that flows through my body, this is all I need to clear the space. This is all I need to heal and to be safe. But sometimes it's nice to have some tools to help us get there. Yeah. So this is some White California sage. I love to burn this when I feel like there's a negative spirit around me. I love to burn this when I am in need of feeling good, when I'm wanting to raise my vibration and pick me up. This is a great way. The aromatherapy from this makes my body feel good and safe. There was a time where I was surrounded by demons and dark entities. And my mom would burn this, and I could not stand the smell, and neither could the people that I was with. I made space from those people. I started to heal. I started to learn my own truth. I started to embody the light that lives within me. And I began to love the smell of sage. I am a personal testimony to say this stuff is really good at warding off negative spirits, even if you have allowed yourself to be an open vessel for any negative energies around you, unknowingly. That is okay. And if you have sold your soul, if you have consented to letting any negative entity into your body, you can break that contract at any time, because that contract was never real to begin with. It was only an illusion to keep you trapped in a system that was only built to empower the wicked. And not like, man, that's cool wicked, dude. Like evil freaking wicked, nasty, deprived, satanic stuff. Trying to be love and light. Okay, so this sage is a great tool if you feel like you need some extra protection. You can just light it. They call it smudging. You smudge yourself. You can get a feather, You can just use your hand, smudge your whole body, around your entire body, your being, all your chakras. You can go over your heart to clear any bad medicine that's made its way into your heart, into your mouth, into your eyes. Take out all the bad medicine that we say with our mouth, with our eyes, all the above. To sage your phone, it's good to sage your phone, anything that tries to latch onto it. Palo Santo wood. This is another tool you can use that is very similar to sage. Essential oils. Frankincense is an expensive oil, but it is a great oil for opening your third eye. Rosemary, peppermint, lemongrass. These are great essential oils. Ginger. And you can also go to the store and buy this fresh and make your own water tinctures. Not only are these really great for your body and have many health benefits, but they are great for protecting you spiritually as well. Crystals, once again, you can do crystals, we know. Rose quartz, black obsidian, clear quartz, amethyst. These are popular crystals known for protection and healing. Oracle cards. When I began my journey in 2018, 2019, that was ignited by my mother. She got me these cards, and this is the first set that I ever got. You can see the front and the back of them if you want to take a screenshot and read them. And these really helped provide me with the encouragement and the support and the healing that I was needing at that time. Melanie Wire, and some of these other individuals that made these cards, bless you. Love you so much. It's so amazing how these cards can just speak to your life. Like you feel like somebody was spying on you and then real quick went and made these cards and then came back and was like, hey, you want this? And you're like, yeah. You take it and you're just like, how'd you know? How'd you know? But it's a blessing to have these. I personally could never get into the Bible. I've always been inspired to say certain scriptures from the Bible, but the Bible as a whole never sat well with me. And so different scriptures like these that were created by individuals channeling their own connection to source seem to work for me. But if a Bible works for you, awesome. Just finding tools to help you to learn to trust your inner intuition. There's been times where I've pulled a card and it didn't resonate with me. There's been times where I pulled it and it did resonate with me. That's just another tip to share is take what resonates. If something resonates with your soul, that is your soul letting you know that that is true for you in that moment. Same with this video. If there's anything in this video that does not resonate with you, that is okay. If you resonate with some of it, but not all of it, that's okay. Take what resonates. Send love to the rest and take what resonates. Every person alive, even what I have learned from Lucifer and all of his minions, there have been many things that I could learn from them. Rather, they were intentionally or unintentionally trying to send that message. And I share that to say, you can learn from anyone or anything. But it's up to us what we absorb and how we perceive it. I choose to absorb the information and alchemize it into love and light and how I can heal and how I can ascend to higher realms and how I can expose and illuminate what is necessary so we can collectively heal and start new. So we can collectively move forward and confidently know this will not happen again. Crystal pendulum. I don't have one with me. Do I have my necklace? No. But it's just a crystal that's on a chain. And if you hold it, it'll spin around. Gosh, I should have brought one with me, but it's okay. I can do more videos. I just wanted to go through a quick general everything that I know to raise awareness, to help provide solutions and tips on how to protect yourself, and just provide confirmation to anyone who feels like they're crazy. So yeah, a crystal pendulum is another thing that we have used sometimes to ask questions. Always make sure, are you connected to love and light? It will spin around in a circle. If it goes clockwise, pay attention, because there might be a negative entity trying to come through. And for me personally, that is not who I'm trying to connect with. That's not who I want to receive messages from. So if you're going to use a crystal pendulum to try to connect and ask questions with source or your higher self, always be sure that you are connected to love and light. Ask the pendulum to show you what it looks like to swing when it's saying yes. What does it mean, or what does it look like when it's swinging to say no? When we're holding this crystal pendulum, it will swing back and forth, or left to right, or in a circle. And all of those are different meanings, represent different answers. And it is up to you, it is up to us to tap into our intuition, to feel in our soul. Does this feel right? I don't know, maybe this feels kind of weird. I feel like there might be a trickster coming through to mess with me. Good on you for being able to read that and to sense that. This is a great skill to help you. So now when you're out in public and you get that feeling again, you're not crazy. And there's no need to freak out and jump in your car. Well, maybe so, but there's no reason for that. It just lets you know. All right, I'm feeling some weird energy. I'm going to ground. I'm going to send out my love. I'm going to light up my sage real quick. I'm calling back my energy and my focus. It's easy for me to get lost. There's so much that I want to share, but I want to stay on topic. Burn ceremonies, another material that you can use for spiritual protection is doing burn ceremonies. So getting certain herbs. I have all my herbs over there, and I was wanting to show, and again, like, I'm going to trust. I can make more videos. I can go through and share more stuff. But just an example, these are some herbs that I collected off of the Cherokee Reservation. This is ground cedar, and I've used it in many ceremonies. Even in an exorcism that I unintentionally was a part of, I used this and it saved my life. So this is good stuff. Again, it's the intention behind it. And I always try to set the intention for the highest good when I'm burning any herb, when I'm burning any incense, when I am trying to channel any message. I do, and I always connect to love and light. And I make sure I am connected to love and light. And if I do not feel that I am connected to love and light, then I give myself time to rest and to heal and to hibernate so I can realign with that love and light once again, to make sure that I am moving forward with the purest of intentions to the best of my ability. How to protect yourself from spiritual warfare and psychological attacks. Question everything and be patient for an answer. If you do not receive an answer, let that be your answer. Know the answers will come to you when the time is right, and you will know when you have found the right answer. It's okay to ask why. Love and light will always encourage questions. Love and light wants you to know. Confusion is the weapon of dark entities. That is why even if we are confused, we should still be confident. Confidently admit when we don't know or when we are wrong. Confidence is key. Predators are looking for easy prey. A confident person who seems like they would put up a fight is not a prime or main target for predators of any kind. Ground yourself. Take a deep breath. Practice being present mentally. If you are taking a shower, focus on being in the shower. Take this tool with you all day, wherever you go. So just feel the water falling on you, like literally just try to visualize the water coming out of the faucet if you're in the shower. This is just an example of practicing being present in the moment and getting out of our head and feeling what is around us. We have become so immersed in our internal dialogue, in our internal world. And if it's not that, then it's usually the opposite, where we are so immersed in the external world that we have no connection with our internal dialogue. Find that balance, create that balance, meditate, just take some deep breaths. Put your phone down, step outside, let the sun warm your body, let the sun cleanse your spirit, let the moon heal your body, let the moon cleanse your spirit. There is a time for self-reflection. You let yourself flow freely between internal dialogue and external experiences. With time, we can learn how to blend the two together. A way to ground yourself is to visualize a cord traveling up from the center of the earth, connecting to the bottom of your feet. And then that energy can crawl or make its way up your feet, up your legs, your calves, your knees, through your thighs, then to your bosom, going its way up your stomach and up your spine, making its way up your back, up the front of your body and your chest, into your shoulders, out your biceps and your forearms to your hands as it still travels up past your neck, through your entire head and your being, going out the top of your crown. And then this can send a cord going straight up into the cosmos, connecting to source itself, pure positive energy that resides within source. Allowing yourself to be this one fluid being connected. You can visualize a bubble of protection around you. Another tool that you can do visually, mentally, to protect yourself spiritually is to visualize a bubble of protection, a shield of protection surrounding you. Imagine, if you know what SpongeBob is, imagine you are Squidward in that big old bubble with your house. Okay? Technique, technique, technique. And this bubble of protection, only love and light is allowed to enter your space. Anything that is not of love and light will bounce off of your shield. You can either visualize that energy being returned to the sender, or as that energy makes it to your bubble, and if it's not of love and light, it'll instantly be transformed and alchemized into pure positive energy of love and light once again. But if you are feeling like you're being physically attacked or spiritually attacked, visualize this shield around you, protecting you. Cut all cords to anyone, everything, even beings of love and light. Cut all those cords for a moment and just create that safe bubble of protection, because you have that love and light within you. That source energy is in you. Mother Earth's energy is within you. And you can generate that from within. And as you feel strong, you can always send new cords back to source, back to Mother Earth, back to your love, back to your family and your friends. But in that moment when you are feeling attacked, create that shield of protection and allow yourself to be open to feeling the sensations of being safe, of being healthy, of being loved, of being held gently. Without being violated, without anyone trying to use you sexually. This safe, intimate space that does not mess with your innocence. Allow yourself to feel that energy. You can also visualize a bubble of protection around your family, your friends, around your home, around the car that you're driving in. This is yet another great technique and tool to set the intention for only love and light to be in your vicinity, to be around you, to be in your presence. A permission rose. You can visualize a rose in front of your body. And this rose goes around your entire being, full 360, around your body, above your head, underneath your feet. And this permission rose only gives permission for love and light, for the highest good of all, to make its way into your space. Anything that is not of love and light does not have permission to enter your aura, to enter your body, to enter your space. Set the intention, okay? Another thing to do to protect yourself is to always set the intention for yourself, to say out loud if you're in the midst of feeling uncomfortable and feeling attacked. If you are in the midst of feeling not safe, you can say out loud or say to yourself, I do not consent to fear. I do not consent to fear. Okay? Say it with me. I do not consent to fear. I give permission for only love and light and healing energies to flow to and through my body. Anything that is not of love and light, I thank you for your services and now free you from my entire being so that you too can be loved, healed, and forgiven. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. I am of love and light. I transcend all lower vibrations into pure positive energy once again. I call back all my energy. I call back all my energy from everyone, every place, and every experience. I call back my power. I call back all parts of myself that has been neglected by others. I call back all my love. I sever all cords and attachments to everyone and everything, especially from those who have been siphoning and draining my energy. I sever all cords, knowing I can send new healthy cords when I feel ready to those who truly deserve my energy, which is my spirit team. This is an example of how you can talk to yourself, how you can pep yourself up in those moments of doubt and feeling attacked. You can say out loud to yourself or internally, there is a bubble of protection surrounding me now. Any negativity or ill intentions sent towards me, I immediately turn into ash the moment it reaches my bubble or shield of protection. Feel it, visualize it, practice it. Be easy on yourself, Okay? Remember, you are safe. Even in a billion-dollar company industry, society that has created thousands of tools and techniques to keep you suppressed, you are still safe, and you have still chosen to rise time and time again. You have found your way to this video. We're getting close to an hour now. You have found the attention span to stay this long. You have found the openness to hear a stranger out. And if you are someone I know, thank you. First of all, thank you to the strangers too. But if you are someone I know, then you have allowed yourself to be open to receiving the perspective of someone you know. These are all great skills to hone and to remind yourself your story doesn't end here. And if you've made it this far, you can keep moving forward, and you will if you allow yourself. So remember, you are safe. You made it this far, even without knowing all the stuff happening behind the scenes. Like, I didn't even know about this until I was 20. Right now, I'm 25, okay? You know what's better than 24? 25. And I'm just now knowing about this. Last year was my first awareness that people actually worship Satan. Like, that possession's real. Sheesh, I had no idea. I was just, I did not know. I've traveled dimensions. I've talked to spirits. But let me tell you, those dark entities, they have made sure to stay as far away from me as possible and to be as camouflage and secretive as possible. And now I know why. Because I am so much love and light with such this fiery, fierce passion that I can literally turn the darkness into dust. Makes sense why they haven't let themselves be known this whole time. And you too can turn the darkness into dust. What does that mean? I am not saying for you to go out there and to burn stuff down. That is not necessary, okay? Okay? We don't need to do all that effort and energy. If you want to have a controlled burn ceremony in a safe environment that can withstand fire, like this little shell that I have, or a fire pit, and you'd like to do a burn ceremony by writing some words on a piece of paper, or, you know, if you come across the curse and you want to burn it in the fire, that is totally okay. But you don't have to. You don't need to. It's not necessary. Because your awareness is the fire. Your eyes are the candle. They are the flame. The darkness can only live in the dark. The moment you shine a light in a dark space, it's no longer dark. It's light. And the same goes with these demons and tricksters and demonic spirits and negative entities. The moment you tell them they're worthy of love, and they too can be forgiven, and that there is a place in love and light with Source that wants them, they will run like the dickens from you. They don't want none of that. You want to fight and tussle? Oh, they're all about that. You want to get angry? Yeah, they're right there. But you want to tell them that you forgive them and that love always wins? They don't want none of that. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that bright love and light smoke. What else? What else is there? Yeah. I just wrote a bunch of stuff about myself. Just different things I've experienced and went through that I have overcome. I will say this. I see and communicate with spirits. I have performed an exorcism on others and myself. I live on both sides of the veil. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here for the ones who already know, but have no one to turn to. I'm here to say, I see you. I do. I feel you. I hear you. I feel the heaviness on my chest. I feel the loneliness, the uncertainty. Despite it all, we are the privileged ones who get to witness the rise and fall of Satan itself and all the dark entities that are attached with it. We get to witness the collapsing of empires built on human suffering, human trafficking, human slavery, sex trafficking, sex slavery, satanic worshiping. We have the honor of being the ones who bring it all down in the name of love and light in the most peaceful way possible. Not through violence, but through awareness and open conversation. The main thing the devil feared the most, because what the devil thinks and stuff is a thing of the past now. The main thing the devil feared the most was the power of our voices. Not the power of our fists, guns, or sage smoke. They could care less about that. No, it's the power of our voices. That, like CM Punk said, snap, the pipe bomb. Man, that microphone, I tell you, you start speaking the truth, they cut it off. The mic doesn't work anymore. Isn't that crazy? Man, the power of our voices when we speak from love and authenticity. We are the ones molding the sands of time with the words we choose to speak and the tone behind the words we deliver. Example, this whole last 58 minutes now, I have been in a bit of a battle with myself because sometimes I want to get sassy and fierce, and then I try to come back and be love and peace, and I want the tone behind the words I speak to be confident, to be calm, to be peaceful. At times I feel like I need to be dominant, fierce alpha, shoulders out, to let the darkness know, like, you can't mess with me. But that's not necessary. I sit here unbothered by you and your dark ways. If anything, I go limp. It's the best way. Just let the love and light in. Let all the physical attacks and the spiritual attacks slowly fade away. Call on your spirit team. Call on a mighty thunderbird to wrap its wings around you. To send lightning bolts to zap all the negative entities. And when they're zapped, they turn into fairy dust. And that dust then slowly floats into the field of the universe, becoming one with Source once again. It can be that simple. It might not feel that simple when you're in the midst of being attacked. But with practice, it will feel very simple. We are the ones our ancestors prayed for. We are the answer to our ancestors' prayers. We are the ones creating heaven on earth for generations and eons to come. We are the chosen ones. Sheesh, aho, mahalo, sheesh. It's been an hour, 44 seconds. Hope you learned something. Hope you gained something. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me if you watched this long. Yeah. Bye. Is there anything I want to say else? I really don't think so. I really don't know. I don't know. I think that's it. That's it. So thank you. I forgot. Cheers. Okay. I got a little insecure about how long that video took, but that's okay. I trust whoever is meant to see that hour-long video and some change, they'll see it. So, to those who are watching, I cheers to you. Salute. We're still here. We're still breathing. By golly, let the good times flow, all right? This has got water in it. Because I like to keep my clocks at 4:20, so water will do. Ding! Just like water, let the abundance and good times flow, baby. Love you, mean it.